Today we will take up some more problems on applications of derivatives. Prove that altitude of a right circular cone of maximum volume that can be inscribed in a sphere of radius r is 4r over 3. Also find the maximum volume of the cone. Here, cone is inscribed in a sphere of radius r. So we have a sphere whose radius is capital R. And a right circular cone is inscribed in this sphere. Now, according to the question, radius of sphere is given, so R will be fixed. We are to maximize the volume of the cone, and we are to show that altitude of the cone is 4r by 3. So if h is the altitude, that is the height of the cone, then we are to show h is equal to 4r over 3, and we have to find the maximum volume of cone. As we are to maximize the volume of the cone, and volume of cone is given by 1 by 3 pi r square h, where r is the radius and h is the height. So let small r be the radius of the base of the cone, that is this, and h be the height of the cone, that is this length. Now we are to maximize v equals 1 by 3 pi r square h. Now you can see there are two variables, the small r and small h. So either I'll change r in terms of h or h in terms of r. And you know that when we do this, we make use of the given fact or the quantity which is constant. Here, the fixed quantity is the radius of the sphere, that is capital R. So I have to find a relation between capital R, small r and small h. Right? Now look here. As this is a right circular cone, so this will be 90 degree. Now here, this AB will be small r. This OB is the radius of the sphere, so it will be capital R. And this OA, yes, look here, this whole is equal to small h. And this part is the length of the radius, which is capital R. So what will be this part? Yes, it will be the small h minus capital R. Now in this triangle, we have square of OB is equal to square of OA plus square of AB. Now here OB is equal to capital R. So here I'll get R square equals OA is h minus R. So it is h minus R whole squared, and AB is equal to small r. So I'll get R square equals, here I open the square, I'll get h square plus capital R square minus 2hr plus small r square. This will get cancelled out. So from here, R square will be equal to 2h capital R minus h square. Now I will put this value of R square in this. So I'll get volume of the cone as 1 by 3 pi. Replace R square with 2hr minus h square into h. Now you can see here capital R was the radius of the sphere, so it is fixed. So it is a function of h. So I'll write this as Vh. Now Vh will be equal to pi by 3 open this bracket, it is 2h square into capital R minus cube of h. Now I need to maximize this function. Now I need to find the critical points. For that, I'll differentiate this function with respect to h. So v dash h will be equal to, yes, this is pi by 3, 2r is constant, and derivative of h square will be 2h, minus derivative of h cube will be 3h square. So v dash h will be pi by 3 into 4rh minus 3h square. I also find the double derivative, that is v double dash h. It will be pi by 3, 4r is constant, and derivative of h is 1. So I'll get here 4r, and derivative of h square will be 2h. So here I'll get 6h. Now to get the critical points, I'll put v dash h is equal to 0. So pi by 3 into 4rh minus 3h square is 0. I take the common factor h, so I'll get h into 4r minus 3h equals 0. As height of the cone cannot be equal to 0, so therefore 4r minus 3h is 0. So from here h is equal to 4r by 3. The critical point is 4r by 3. Now I evaluate the value of the second order derivative at this critical point. So v double dash at 4r by 3 will be equal to pi by 3, 4r minus 6, replace h with 4r by 3. So here I'll get pi by 3 into 4r minus 8r, which is definitely less than 0. So this is a point of maxima. So volume is maximum when h is 4r by 3. So we have shown that when volume of cone is maximum, height is equal to 4r by 3. Now we are to find out the volume, maximum volume of the cone. Yes, maximum volume of cone will be given by v 4r by 3. Yes, so this was the expression for VH. I want to compute V 4R by 3. So replace H with 4R by 3. So I'll get pi by 3, 2 into 4R by 3 whole square into R minus 4R by 3 whole cube. That is pi by 3, and this will be equal to 32R cube over 9 minus 64R cube over 27. On simplification, you will get maximum volume of cone is 32 pi r cube over 81. Let's take another question. Show that semi-vertical angle of a cone of maximum volume and of given slant height is tan inverse root 2. Yes. Let the semi-vertical angle be theta. This is the vertical angle. Semi means half, so semi-vertical angle is theta. We are to maximize the volume of the cone, and we are to show that semi-vertical angle theta is tan inverse root 2, and slant height is given, so L will be constant or fixed. Let R be the radius of the base, H be the height, and L be the slant height. According to the question, L is fixed, so it will be constant. Theta is the semi-vertical angle, and we are to maximize the volume of the cone. Yes, I have to show that theta is tan inverse root 2. Now look here. This will imply that tan theta is root 2. Now for this angle theta, this is perpendicular, this is base. So tan theta will be r over h equals root 2. So I need to show that r is equal to root 2 times h. This I need to show. Now we are to maximize the volume of the cone, and volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Now there are two variables r and h. So I have to obtain this expression in a single variable. So you know that we always make use of the given fixed quantity, and here the fixed quantity is L, the slant height. So now I have to find a relation between L, R and H. We know that L square is equal to R square plus H square. So R square will be L square minus H square. So I'll replace R square with L square minus H square. So volume will be 1 by 3 pi into L square minus H square into H. Now you can see volume is an expression of H only. So I'll write here VH. So VH will be pi by 3 L square into H minus cube of H. Now I have to maximize this function. So I'll get the critical points, and to get the critical points, I'll find out the first order derivative. V dash H will be pi by 3. L square is constant and derivative of H is 1. So here I'll get L square minus derivative of H cube is 3H square. I also find the second order derivative. It is pi by 3. L square is constant, so derivative will be 0. And here derivative of H square will be 2H. So I'll get pi by 3 into minus 6H. So pi by 3 into L square minus 3H square is 0. So from here I'll get L square minus 3H square is 0. That is H square is L square over 3. So this implies H will be equal to L over root 3. So this is the critical point. Now I will compute the value of the second order derivative at this critical point. So here in the second order derivative, I'll replace H with L over root 3. So V double dash L over root 3 will be minus pi by 3 into 6 into L over root 3, which is definitely less than 0. So this critical point is a point of maxima. So volume is maximum when H is L over root 3. Now look here. I wanted to show that theta is tan inverse root 2. That is, I need to show R is equal to root 2H. That means I need a relation between R and H. But here I'm getting a relation between L and H. So I need to change this. Yes, we know that L is equal to square root of R square plus H square. So I replace L with this. Now squaring both sides, I'll get H square is equal to R square plus H square over 3. On simplification, I'll get 2H square is equal to R square, and this implies R is root 2 times H. That is, R over H is root 2. And what is R over H? It is tan theta. So tan theta is root 2, and this implies theta is tan inverse root 2. So when volume is maximum, semi-vertical angle theta is tan inverse root 2.